What if I told you that your financial future isn't going to be shaped by some secret stock tip or a lucky break? Nope. It's actually determined by the small, almost invisible things you do every single day. These tiny little habits are what quietly build a life of financial freedom or a life of financial stress. You know the feeling, right? Payday hits your account and you feel great. You think, okay, this month is different. I'm going to save. But then life happens. Rent, bills, that one subscription you completely forgot about, and poof, it's like the money just vanishes. You're right back where you started, wondering where it all went. But here's the thing, and I really want you to hear this. You are not bad with money, you're not lazy, and this isn't some personal failure. The real problem is actually way simpler. It's just a lack of education. I mean, think about it. School taught us algebra, which is great, but did anyone teach us how to create a budget, how investing actually works, or what a credit score really means? We were kind of just thrown into the deep end, left to guess our way through it all. We end up reacting to money instead of controlling it. And that right there, that's the solution. Becoming financially literate isn't about some get-rich-quick scheme. It's about being intentional. And that intention is built brick by brick through simple, consistent habits you do every single day. Okay, so let's start with the first set of habits. These are all about financial awareness. Because the truth is, you can't control what you can't see. You know, when most of us hear the word budgeting, we think of complicated spreadsheets and feeling restricted. And that's exactly why we quit before we even start. So let's forget all that. The first habit is to track just one simple number every day. That's it. Not categories, not graphs, no complicated apps, just at the end of each day, ask yourself, how much money did I spend today? That's all. This one simple question takes all those invisible little purchases, the coffee, the lunch, the Amazon order, and makes them visible. And this is so important. Awareness always comes before control. Just by seeing the number, something in your brain starts to shift. You don't have to force yourself to be disciplined. You just naturally start to think twice, to become a little more intentional. Let's be real for a second. For a lot of us, looking at our bank account is stressful. It brings up feelings of guilt or anxiety, so what do? We avoid it. But here's the thing. Ignoring a problem doesn't make it go away. It just lets it grow bigger in the dark. So this habit is all about reframing that daily check-in. The goal is to look at your account every day, but not to judge yourself. Just observe it. You know, you don't get mad at the weather forecast, right? You just look at it, see that it's going to rain, and you grab an umbrella. It's the same with your money. Just look, observe, and plan accordingly. It builds a calm, neutral relationship with your finances. All right, so now that we're aware of what's happening, let's build some intention. These next few habits are all about changing how you think before you open your wallet. You know, money has its own language, and when you don't speak it, it's easy to feel intimidated and powerless. So here's the habit. Learn one new money word a day. Just one. Maybe it's compound growth or asset or inflation. It takes 2 minutes to look up. In just a month, you'll understand 30 new concepts. This isn't just about trivia. It's about building the confidence to make smarter decisions. Oh, impulse spending. It's a quiet little enemy, isn't it? It's that little voice that whispers, "Go on, you deserve it." Well, this habit is its kryptonite. For any purchase that isn't a total necessity, just wait 24 hours. That's it. Add it to your cart and walk away. What happens is that the initial emotional rush fades, the excitement cools down, and logic gets a chance to step in. And you'll be amazed how often you realize you didn't really want it that badly after all. And see, this proves that discipline with money isn't about restricting yourself. It's the total opposite. Every time you practice that 24-hour rule, you're strengthening your self-control muscle. And that self-control, it's really just freedom in disguise. People who are good with money do one thing really well. They zoom out. So the habit here is to take a moment each day to connect with your future self. Seriously, picture the calm, secure, happy version of you in 5 or 10 years. And just ask one question. What choice can I make today that helps that person get here? Okay, final section. We've talked about awareness and intention. Now it's time to turn that into proactive, identity-shaping action. This is where we build a new financial you. So the old way most of us were taught to save is, well, it's backward. We spend all month and then hope there's something left over to save, which, let's be honest, there usually isn't. The new way, the tiny habit, is to pay yourself first. The second your paycheck hits your account, before you pay a single bill, you move some money to savings, even if it's just 1%. You save first, and then you spend what's left.
And please hear this. The amount does not matter. It's not about the $10 or $50. It's about the identity you're building. Every single time you save first, you're sending a message to your brain. You're reinforcing the belief that I am a person who prioritizes my future. That is how you slowly rewire your relationship with money.
Think about your phone for a second. Think about all the time you spend scrolling through TikTok or Instagram. Now, what if you made one tiny switch? Replace just 10 minutes of that entertainment scrolling with 10 minutes of a financial feed. Follow some simple, clear accounts about budgeting or investing. Just 10 minutes a day. Because here's the simple chain reaction that will change your life. What you put into your brain, your feed, shapes how you think. Your mindset then shapes the decisions you make every day. And those tiny daily decisions, they compound over time to create your entire future. A tiny change in what you consume leads to a massive change in where you end up. So, after all of this, all these little habits, what's the real goal? What's the true meaning of all this? Well, it's probably not what you think it is. This is the big secret, the thing that financially secure people understand. This whole journey, all these habits, they're not really about money. They're about building trust in yourself. It's about proving to yourself through small, consistent actions that you are capable and responsible enough to manage your own life. And that feeling, that deep, unshakable self-trust, you can't just find it one day. It has to be built. It's the quiet result of all these tiny habits, of paying yourself first, of waiting 24 hours, of learning one new term, all of them stacking up day after day, week after week, until they become genuine freedom. So I'm going to leave you with one final question to think about. If nothing changed, if your financial habits stayed exactly the same for the next 5 years, would you be happy with where you'd end up? If the answer is no, then today is the day. Not next month, not when you get a raise, today. Just pick one of these habits, the easiest one, and start. Your future self is really hoping you do.